Well, here's hoping that you had yourselves a fantastic weekend. My name is Wairimu Mbugua. Let's take a look at what we have for you in our headlines. Breast Cancer Awareness Month kicks off. We also look at the art of spoken word. Welcome. Now, did you know that breast cancer takes up to 9 lives every day in Kenya alone? As the world marks the beginning of the Breast Cancer Awareness Month, survivors recollect their experiences, rather emphasizing on the need to speak out in order to create awareness. Wairimu Mbugua spoke to one such testimony, Caroline Otieno, a breast cancer survivor who's beat the odds not only emotionally, physically, but mentally as well.
Breast Cancer Awareness Month is an annual campaign to increase people's knowledge of the disease while promoting ways of mitigating against possible spread. While most people may be aware of breast cancer, many forget to take the steps to have a plan to detect the disease in its early stages. And usually when the worst happens, this is just a replica of the possible outcome. Caroline Otieno is among many breast cancer survivors who is now advocating for greater awareness campaigns.
And I had a bloody discharge on my bra quite often, and she wondered what that was. Of course, I was very ignorant, so I'm thinking, nothing is wrong with that. But she said, that's not normal. You can't have a bloody discharge coming out from your nipple, and you can't really tell what it is. They were like spottings.
Her story is definitely one to learn from. 10 years ago, the third born in a family of 6 was diagnosed with breast cancer. It was tedious. It wasn't easy to identify any abnormal cancerous cells. Orphaned, she was fortunate to get help from her uncle. It was not until she went abroad that she tested for breast cancer at its early stage.
And I remember I was being put on a bed, then you're elevated up. You know, it's like your breast now, it's hanging down. It's like an engine. Yeah, I was actually laughing about it. So after they did that, I thought I'll just go home immediately. But I could remember they told us you can't go home until you get the results. And they kept on calling my uncle, talking back and forth. So I didn't get what was going on. So my uncle told me, I'm sorry, but you have to sleep today in the hospital. There are a few tests they have to run through you the whole week. Is when we'll see what's next. Now it clicked in my mind, something is not right here.
It wasn't an easy time for Caroline, who had to make a decision on whether to remove one of her breasts completely. Caroline says she found it strange that she didn't react as most people would if given such information.
So I said, I think I prefer removing everything so that it doesn't come back. So because of giving me chances of it coming back and blah, blah, blah. So many, yeah. So all this time, I'm calm. Not like shocked or anything. Okay, by then I knew the word, so I think that was my encouragement. I'm saved, so I knew the word then, so that was my encouragement.
It is her faith in God, zeal and determination to rise again that has helped her recover completely. In her recovering process, she faced many challenges, including stigmatization from people who could not understand.
Sleepovers is a problem. People start asking you, okay, like, what just happened? Is that another movie you're putting on? You know, so many things. Life was a bit difficult. I remember some times when I used to walk on the streets, the sponge used to move in the middle of the chest. And people look at me and I'll tell my auntie, people are looking at me, you know, like I'm paranoid. Sometimes I'm paranoid, sometimes it's true, they're looking at me. And I'll look, then she'll tell me it's moved. She'll give me her scarf.
Women are encouraged to read and learn more on breast cancer for prevention and early detection. For survivors, it's only prudent to speak out and create awareness in society. Oncologists have still not been able to identify the main cause of breast cancer. However, there are risk factors that can be avoided. It not only affects women, but men also, who are often encouraged to also go for checkup and be supportive to women. Reporting for WTV News, I am Wairimu Mbugua.